Doesn't even say. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
You wanted this.
I did?
Yes.
You're still recording me?
Yeah. You wanted this. This is what you get.
This is not what I wanted.
You asked for this.
Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
Heck yeah! All right, yes, today we checked out a newer movie called Death Cast. See? I actually have the physical. I like when I have the physical because I can show them.
Yeah.
Yes, and I got this in a Horror Pack, a limited edition.
Thank you, Horror Pack.
Horror Pack is awesome. Yeah, Death Cast was 2021, 77 minutes long, and not rated. Was directed by Bobby Marinelli and starred Lacey Hartzell, Hetty Nasser, Danielle Stratton, and other people. Thank you very much. See you later. And it has 5.1 surround sound or 2.2
No, we don't need that.
stereo sound.
Because they're not going to be able to get that.
That's true.
You see this? Sorry, you can't have one.
I got it in my pack. Is it a movie about...
Yes, it's a movie.
Is it about a cast on somebody's arm or a leg?
Yes.
And it's evil? Or is it about, like, people cast in a movie? I don't know. That's what we're here to talk about.
You watched it.
Well, I know.
How do you not know?
Like
you said I don't know.
I'm trying to create the mystery. Like,
it's
I don't know.
Just like if you were on I Can't Do That on television, and you just get slime dumped on you right now because you said I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why I said that's what we're here to talk about.
Oh.
But you didn't hear that because you instantly attacked me. All right.
I'm like a raptor.
You are.
So Death Cast
Yeah,
is
what's up?
about a group of actors who are going to go film a like slasher in the woods 80s homage movie.
Hence the cast.
Yep. And they start getting killed off and find out that it's for real. It's not an experimental movie that they thought they were making. It's a for real movie and they're getting killed.
So, not necessarily an original concept. We've seen it before.
Many times.
Many a times, but that's okay. Well, we like movies, and this movie is essentially about making a movie.
We like movies, and this movie is a movie.
Yes. So, what do we like about Death Cast?
I always am a sucker for behind-the-scenes shooting type movies.
And not documentary style.
No. Not like
right?
not like special features about how a movie was made, not documentary, but a movie about the process of making movies. I always love that.
Yeah, like a movie within a movie almost,
Right.
a little bit.
One Cut of the Dead.
Yeah.
One of my absolute favorite zombie movies. That's one of my favorite tropes in movies. You are making a movie exploring what does it mean to make a movie. And I love that.
Yeah, I like that idea too. And if it's executed well, it's a lot of fun. And I thought they did pretty good with this.
Yeah.
I thought this had a pretty good score. I actually liked the score quite a bit. It worked for what it was. It did help build a little bit of tension at times. And one thing I really liked was when you see the killer or whatever, their like face is blurred out, right? Yeah, and that's see kind of like on there. Like it's I don't know. I thought that was kind of neat and kind of original and unique. I thought it was different. I kind of like that.
Okay.
Right?
Sure. I thought most of the actors did good.
Yeah.
The problem is most of them were playing two characters. They were playing an actor.
Yep.
And then they were playing an actor playing a role in a shitty movie. You have to play those two characters at once and keep in mind how your one character would play the other character.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought that was pretty cool.
No, I thought it had some decent kills in it. Nothing like super crazy. Pretty standard, but I thought they were done fine enough. I like the first one where it's kind of like you don't know if it actually happened or if it was part of the movie, but then you find that's kind of what kicks things off.
Right.
I thought that was kind of neat. I thought this had pretty good cinematography. Like the aerial shots that they use and stuff, I thought was done pretty well because there's some drone shots, and drones play a pretty big part in the story in this, which I kind of like that idea.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah. No, but seriously, like I like aerial shots in movies.
Yeah.
And I thought it looked pretty good, and the production value was all good, too. I don't like nasty-ass farts. So what do we not like about Death Cast?
I didn't like the blur on the killer's face. And from a logical, logistics point of view, for that to have happened, this movie was already shot.
That's a good point.
In universe, this movie that they were trying to create was already shot. The person responsible for it, they recovered the footage and applied that blur to someone who, by the way, is now dead. So it's not like you're protecting someone who's still living.
True.
You're protecting a dead guy. I do like it being ambiguous who the killer is. You really don't know. They at no point do they actually say, "Oh, the killer is."
Yeah, and I guess that's why I like that because that just kind of enforces that. It's like we don't.
And I like that. I just give him a mask. I would have liked that better. In universe, that would make more sense.
Yeah. And that's a good point, because I think originally I thought that it was a mask that had like a screen that was blurred. And I was like,
did
that's
too
really
at
cool.
first, and I was like, that's a cool ass mask. That's kind of different.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't. So yeah, I get what you're saying. I guess but I guess that's why I liked it though. It's because you don't really know who is this. Why?
I do like that ambiguity that it gives.
Yeah,
and I like that they don't ever really tell you who the killer is, who the masterminds are.
Yeah. My biggest thing, it was fun, but I would say it was mildly fun is how I would refer to this movie.
Yeah.
I did have fun with it, but it wasn't like super fun. Like it. For bulk of it, it was kind of underwhelming, but not bad.
Not in a bad way. It's
yeah,
just I expected more.
I expected more. Like I did say we talked about a little bit the kills and stuff. They were pretty basic. They were pretty standard. They weren't real graphic, and it did lack blood and gore from what it could have been.
Yeah,
and that's always disappointing. But I do appreciate it was there. But again, kind of underwhelming.
This should have been kind of an over the top. Like a sleepaway camp,
yes.
Or one of the midsection Fridays.
Right.
It could have been like that. Like the
middle of
the middle of the
franchise,
series
yeah.
where they were going really
5.
over the top. Yeah, like a 5.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing with this. It's like I was enjoying it and everything, but at the same time, I'm like, man, just more needs to happen. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like nothing was happening. Things were happening. It was just kind of like, okay, just more gonna happen now. But
right. Well, and I think that ties into my next thing. For only being 77 minutes long,
yeah,
it was kind of slow.
It was a little slow. It did kind of drag at too many parts.
Yeah, they could have probably cut this down to about a 65-minute movie,
sure.
And I think it would have, pacing-wise, would have been much better.
And it's one of those weird pacings to where it was slower, but it wasn't like enough to make me check out to where I got bored. And that's I think that's just the best way to say it. It's just kind of like it's there. It's kind of like if a roller coaster was just cruising.
Right.
Is it how I would, it's like you're waiting for that thrill and it just never really happens. But at the same time, you're kind of having fun. It's kind of, oh yeah, this is cool. I'm cool with this.
I think they spent too much time focusing on the mechanics
yeah.
and logistics of how they were doing this. Too much time focusing on where the drones were
mm-hmm.
and flipping through all the cameras that they had hidden throughout the trees and stuff like that, especially with the drones. It's like drone shots are cool, man. I love drone shots too.
Yeah.
That above the tree line view, and it's so beautiful and it's so cool. But there was one that went on way too long.
Yeah.
When the drone was trying to locate them.
Right.
And I get what they were trying to do, but it just felt like this scene could be cut for pacing. This movie needed boobs.
Yeah.
And especially for what they were doing.
Right.
Which was filming an 80s throwback slasher. I'm not saying it needed to be gratuitous. Needed skin, just in general.
Yeah.
Because you're out at a lake. Dude should have been walking around topless. Should have been a boob or two. Should have been tight bikini. I mean, that's the movie you're making. Know the movie you're making.
I didn't mind Deathcast. I did like it for what it was. I did have fun with it, but mild fun. It wasn't super thrilling, super exciting. I wish it would have had more blood and gore. I wish it had better kills. Edited a little faster. I don't know. I thought it was fine for what it was. A decent movie. I'm going to go middle of the road on this and just say, I'm going to go a little above middle of the road. I'm going to say 4.5 out of 8.
I basically mirror everything you just said. I agree with all of that. I mean, it's not a bad movie. Go find it and watch it. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 8.
Yeah, so we watched Deathcast, and have you seen Deathcast? Have you burped disgustingly in your mouth?
I have.
If you've seen Deathcast, let us know what you thought down below, Yeah, and those comments there, you hit that like, subscribe. What'd you think? Do you agree or disagree with us?
Yeah.
Do you have Horror Pack? Were you stoked to get it in that?
Hey, all those things that other YouTubers tell you to do that.
Yes.
But with us.
But with us, because it supposedly helps us and we would appreciate it. If you like it, you can head over to Facebook.com/StoopidMovies, Instagram @StoopidMovies, @TheHorrorPunk. He's not on there.
And fuck you.
Yeah, and you can email us at StoopidMovies@Outlook.com. You gonna fart?
Hey, it was pointed the other way.
Well, that's good at least. I do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Good grief.